All right, working with proportions today. We're in Algebra 1 on Lesson 7-2. Our essential question is, can you solve problems using proportions? So we've probably worked with proportions before, and it's a good middle school concept, but what we need to remember with proportions is that I'm going to multiply and keep the top left on the left, and I'm going to multiply and keep the top right on the right. So when I show this, I'm taking 12 times x, is equal to 15. I know to solve, I need to divide each side through by 12, and I get x is equal to, well, 15 and 12 can both reduce by 3, so I get 5/4. Now, this is a pretty easy one, but they're going to get a little tougher. So let's go ahead and look at something like example 2. We're going to keep the same concept. We're going to multiply up, keep the top left on the top left, and we're going to multiply up. Sorry, I meant to change colors there. And we're going to keep the top right on the top right. So this is saying, all right, so I'm going to multiply 2 times 3x plus 1 is equal to 5x. We do have to distribute. 6x plus 2 is equal to 5x. And when I subtract, I get 2 equals to negative x. And when I divide each side through by a -1, I know that -2 is equal to x. Now, it's always a good idea to check this through. So if I checked through -2, I get -6 plus 1. Well, -6 plus 1 is -5/5, and they're telling me that's equal to -2/2. Hey, that works, because -1 is equal to -1. So that was kind of my quick check there. And let's go ahead and do one more. We're going to multiply 5 times x minus 5, don't forget to distribute, is equal to 12 times x plus 2. When I distribute, I get 5x minus 25 is equal to 12x plus 24. When I'm going to keep these positive. When I subtract, I guess that didn't really work. When I subtract 5x, I get -25 is equal to 7x plus 24. And when I subtract 24, I get -49 is equal to 7x. And when I divide by 7, x is equal to -7. And don't forget to plug in that -7 for the x's and check. You always, always, always want to check your work. And let's get going to this word problem. Word problems always catch us, so let's try not to let them. An investment of $1,200 paid interest of $102. So I know that $1,200 made interest of $102, and they're asking us how much interest would $1,600 invested at the same rate for the same amount of time pay. So I know I like to make these little charts, and I make these charts to make them look like fractions. Sometimes I draw the line all the way across like this of the box, and then like this. But remember, this is the equal sign, and this is a fraction. So I know that this is the money, and this is the interest. And I have $102 when I put in $1,200. So how much am I going to make at $1,600? Now, I know that's going to be more. We do need to multiply. Keep the top left on the top left. 1,200x is equal to 1,600 times 102. Well, 1,600 times 102 is, I'm getting my calculator, 1,600 times 102 is 163,200. And then I just have to divide by this 1,200 to get x. So when I divide that by 1,200, I get $136. And that is more than this 102, which would make sense because $1,600 is more than $1,200. Great job.